I don't got friends. I got family.
Boko was in the shed, and Thomas pulled in looking very angry. In case you didn't know, something that hasn't appeared on the screen, but we will show you right now. You know last episode that Thomas played a trick on Rosie, but here are the things you didn't notice. You see, Thomas wasn't all success. There was a cliffhanger, and in the middle of that cliffhanger, we stopped filming. So basically, Thomas was on the hinge of the track near the waterfall, preparing a trick Rosie, who was attached to a coach. Eventually, Thomas was gonna give out and make her fall. But that didn't end up happening. When Thomas attached, when he expected her to go out, it turned out that the driver had the reverse on. Thomas was wondering why they haven't gone after it. But then they came off the bridge. And they were going pretty fast. Thomas realized if they could crash into him, so he had to go down. And he was mad that his prank wasn't successful, though.
Oh, sinners and ashes.
Fingers and flatbreads, said Madge. Rosie was still going down the track. Rosie had came to a stop at that point. So Thomas was pretty mad that his prank didn't work.
Yeah. Man, I thought I had everything thought out.
Well, you do know we have drivers. They could stop an accident from happening. Right. They aren't just there for useless reasons.
Right, that's exactly what happened, Boko. I have to come up
Well,
with
the
another
narrator
plan.
kind of just explained what happened.
True.
To the viewers because
Yes.
they never. It was off screen. It was unseen.
Right.
We never actually saw what happened. Mm-hmm. They never saw what happened. We did, but
True.
we just.
Moving on.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna have to go find the trucks in the yard.
Oh. Have a good day, Boko.
Thomas was gonna find. Thomas went behind, as he was looking to see Rosie, and get his revenge, even though because it's on her driver, but her driver could only get hurt if he hurt her. So Thomas had the perfect plan. He heard that Boko was going to get the trucks, so he was going to do a risky move. When the trucks were about to be attached, the trucks were complaining. Well, who does that fat man think he is? It's our railway just as much as it is his.
If not more.
Yeah, he thinks he can. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, he thinks he can tell us what to do just because we're not trains, huh? And you treat us like we're nothing. And wait, if only.
You're right.
All we gotta do is push the engine that pulls us in to the Burger King. Then it could get him. Because he's always at Burger King stuffing his face.
I like this plan.
But Boko came on. However, the trucks weren't really in the mood to place a trick on someone's pretty clueless. So it was kind of disappointing for them. But they said to themselves, they said to each other that they would get back. Trucks were coming along the line. After a long day of working, Boko had to put the trucks back in the yard. That's a shed work, not the yard. Look, so the trucks were scheming in the yard. Shh. Guys, we have a plan. I have a plan. Can you guys keep it secret? Yes, Scruffy, we can. Why? Scruffy whispered the plan.
Scruff?
We'll do it tomorrow. We'll see if there's any new. We can make a deal with one of those puffballs, and then we could they can attach it to their worst enemy, who will be driving around here. Then we could bump them into Sir Topham Hatt's office.
Ooh, that's a good plan.
So then we can get back at him for treating us like we're nothing.
That'll show him.
But Chucks were laughing maniacally. Except they weren't laughing maniacally. They actually had a very good reason to why they were doing this. So, soon it was night. In the middle of the night, Thomas had solved his tracks. His plan was to get them from Boca. Next time he had to pull them, and he could attach. And then he attaches them. But then he attached them to Rosie. But then he had a better plan once all the engines had to assemble somewhere. Da 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 da. Yeah, that very obnoxious sound you heard was like an alarm, kind of, sort of. I don't even know.
It's like a Star Wars sound. I like that.
Matt, stop it. Okay. Anyway, they were proud to announce there were 2 new engines coming. There were 2 maniacal diesels named Splatter and Dodge.
Maniacal.
They were smirking like they had been scheming something. If you'd watched a Tatmar movie, you would know that they used to work for Diesel 10, but they eventually stood up to him, and yeah, that was funny. Anyway, all Thomas needed to do was get a little to know with them, and he could help him with his trip back at Rosie, even though Rosie really didn't do anything wrong. Thomas came along the line. Most of the other engines were already out working. Thomas had grown a new plan. 2 diesels looked aside and they saw Thomas coming. Hello there. What brings you here?
Me?
Dodge, he works here.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Who are you guys?
My name's Splatter, and I'm Dodge.
Thomas here.
Okay.
You guys kind of seem like, I don't know, maybe I'm getting ahead of myself, but kindred spirits. You guys like to have fun?
You know. Once I have free time, yes, pretty much.
Sure. What do you guys think of know-it-alls?
Know-it-alls, I never liked those type of stereotypes. I never liked them.
What do you think of lavender engines?
Lavender is a color that makes me go blind.
Oh. Well,
Dude,
gentlemen.
well, dude, for me, yellow is the color that makes me go blind. It's a different shade of purple. I like my shade of purple, thank you. But
Yeah.
lavender,
Oh, it's more like a pinky. Yeah, exactly.
if you put me and a lavender engine side by side, it just look insulting.
I see you guys haven't met Rosie yet.
Who?
She's another engine on this line. Maybe you guys could help me trick her.
What could motivate me into doing that? Can you say like?
She is lavender.
Tell me where that thing is. So.
Not her fault what color she is.
Yeah. So.
But
Now, for most of the day, she was working with the coal trucks, delivering them.
lovely afternoon, huh, Madge?
It is fine today, but not much has happened other than engine introductions, said Madge.
Oh, I must not have been present for those.
Oh, yes. There were these 2 new engines that came here. They were green and purple.
Ooh, that's exciting.
Wait, I'm green and you're purple.
You're on, Madge. I've got a lot of coal to lug.
Yes. Wow, how exciting. Wow, new engines. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow, guys, there are 2 new people here. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, it's been an unexpected happening for sure.
Yeah, but crazy though.
Well, we just gotta bide our time. Once we get a lift, we can show that controller who's really the boss of this railway. You can't look over us.
All we gotta do is wait for an engine to pick us up.
Exactly.
Then we can wait. An engine hasn't come in like 3 hours, dude.
I know.
Yeah, but that's because everyone's so busy making the new engines.
Yep.
Whoa, what's Thomas doing over there?
He might be our best bet. What is he doing?
Oh, there's 2 new ones right there behind him. So where is this lavender engine you speak of?
I don't know. She's probably doing some kind of job somewhere. Oh. Hey, I was going through. Nuh-uh, us first. Us? Yeah, didn't you meet the new guys? Oh, this is Splatter, and this is Dodge. Oh, pleased to meet you guys.
Okay.
What you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want a real tour of the islands, yeah, Thomas, you cut me off when I was talking and when I was trying to drive.
Who would talk and drive at the same time, though?
That seems a little complicated, especially for you. I can manage, as Madge would say.
That was in the read-up, Rosie.
Yeah.
Do you think she'd really say I'm not as childish as you? At least I don't have to wear a snowplow.
Doesn't seem like her. Hey, there's Percy.
Oh, you're not the only diesels on this railway. There's also an engine called Boko.
He's very nice. No one asked you. Oh.
What seems to be the commotion here? There's new engines, don't you remember?
Yeah.
I heard about them, but I never really got to meet them yet. Oh, hello. I can read off your nameplate. So your names are Splatter and Dodge? Yep, right on the money. Anyway.
Boko's shed is right next to mine. Just like,
You sleep in the same shed.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, true. But his rail.
Anyway.
Huh. You guys get sheds? Boy, you're lucky. Said Dodge.
Well, there's 2 empty slots.
You'll
around
find
the
something.
island.
Yeah.
You'll find somewhere.
Yeah, we have 3 diesel-powered engines now. That's pretty sweet. Well, now that the meet and greet's over, do you think I could get through? Thomas.
They're both trying to get through.
Well, we were first. You're coming in from the side. Us first. Thomas, I already.
So that when they went so hard they sprung back.
Whoa.
When the 2 engines were about to come the other way, the level crossing passed up.
Oh. Hey, look, Splatter, a lorry.
Oh, hello. My name is Madge. I sleep around there. I usually fall asleep in random places. Usually I either end up sleeping on my flatbed or somewhere else.
Hey, that's good thinking. I'm
I mean,
Dodge.
it's a bed. So
Yeah.
technically, yeah. I'm Splatter. Oh, I'm Splatter. I could read off your nameplates, but yes, thanks for introducing yourself anyway. It was really lovely meeting. Anyway, I have to deliver the China clay.
Oh, okay. Bye, Madge.
There's the lavender engine. Do like a security camera.
Oh. Thomas, I was trying to go through. Me first.
We're both trying to get out. You ended up going out first. She just got stuck.
These guys gotta work on their communication skills.
Sorry, but that fat idiot just fell on his face, so I guess I have to tell you, Thomas, I need you to pull the express. Just do this stuff.
Ooh.
I
You hear that, Rosie? While you're lugging coal around, I'll be
I
pulling
guess
the
you're
express.
connected. You're connected, so you have to pull that along with your coal truck, I guess.
She's gonna get soot all over the express cars. Hey, I'm just doing my job.
Wow, 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 wow. Would you look at that? A coal truck mixed in with us. How rude, said one of the coaches.
Oh. I think they can handle it. If you just let me through, Thomas, we wouldn't be coupled to begin with.
Drama, drama, drama. It's the type of stuff I have to deal with every day.
I was gonna say, is it always like this around here, big guy?
Yeah, every time Thomas comes into the shed, he's always complaining that his prank on Rosie didn't work.
Yeah. Looks like this one went sideways too. He ended up pulling her.
No, he was trying to get through in general.
Yeah.
But then Rosie saw this as an opportunity to get back at Thomas.
Yeah.
As they were approaching a waterfall.
This looks familiar.
But Thomas had remembered what almost happened. So he decided, well, he almost got crashed into by Rosie. So when Rosie was going on for the ride, when Rosie least expected it, he reversed very backward.
Thomas, the passengers.
You could give them a heart attack, said one of the coaches.
The coal's gonna go backwards too, or it could at least.
How would that look for us? Said one of the coaches.
I agree with him, Thomas. Things could get pretty dirty back here and quick. Now do your job.
And Thomas went forward very hard, which kept to pull over Rosie. It eventually
How's it
came
going
off.
back there? Yeah. A little dusty, thank you. Now be careful, we're coming
And
up on
Thomas
the
surged up
tunnel.
again.
Well, there's Thomas, but it looks like he's busy, guys.
Yeah, he's. And then, when they were driving, because this is an island, they saw around the seashore, they saw a Madge in a surfboard. Juggling on a surfboard.
Where were you?
Oh no!
Well,
Now you're both dirtier than ever!
you know, I always wondered how she spent her free time, but this still surprises me.
But Rosie...
We don't have time for this, Thomas. Keep moving.
Thomas was barely even moving.
Carefully.
Rosie was pushing him up. And eventually...
Yeah, what are you talking about? You're the one putting pressure on me.
Rosie's chance had come. But
The
Thomas...
best comes to those who wait, Thomas.
But Thomas detached.
Yep.
But Thomas detached from Rosie
Uh-huh.
and left Rosie to hung dry. So when Rosie thought she was gonna decouple, it turned out the drivers never turned off her brakes when she was going fast
Yeah.
to try to push Thomas up.
And he left me here to hung out to dry.
But the coaches got loose. Meaning the passengers were on the loose.
Yeah. Not good. It's all your fault, Thomas. Oh, explain, please.
Yeah, you were pushing the train.
Yeah, and you were closer to them than I was.
The coaches were almost about to run into Thomas's shed until the brakes went off.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that coaches even had brakes, but whatever.
Thankfully, in this case, there wouldn't have been a big collision.
But Thomas realized it only made sense. Thomas decided if he could he would go in reverse. The coal was spilling everywhere to the point where there wasn't even any coal in there anymore. So Thomas was trying to get dizzy to make Rosie be the one in the front. So now Thomas was the one pushing Rosie.
How did this even happen?
But eventually, Thomas and Rosie realized that if they didn't stop parading on top of it, they'd be causing a traffic jam. They were stuck in the middle of the coal truck.
Take that.
But
It's just an empty truck
it
now.
eventually backfired. Splatter came up, but he was stuck.
Uh-oh. It's one of the new diesels. Splatter. What are you doing up here?
I was trying to get through,
Oh.
but then Dodge, Percy, Kenji, and Boko,
Ooh.
basically every engine on the railway was trying to get up there.
Oh no. This is serious.
But then they realized that there were so many engines on there that the track might collapse.
That's a lot of weight.
So Boko decided it only made sense. Boko went off. But Boko doesn't weigh as much as the others, and it turned out that barely did anything.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wow.
Kenji left. That also really didn't help.
Okay.
The bridge was still about to collapse.
Boy, this would be a bad first day, huh, Splatter? Ending up in the water. We need major repair for sure.
But then when you thought things couldn't get any worse, bam. In the middle of the surfboard was Madge. But it turned out the coal that Thomas dropped had landed in Madge's flatbed.
Yeah.
Oh no! Madge swerved out, and the coal and the surfboard went on the bridge. It was stuck on the bridge. I'm not joking. It was stuck on the bridge. So now, everybody except Boko and Kenji, who really couldn't care less to do anything, was stuck. Oh no!
No.
Said Madge.
She's right. Look at poor Madge. She's hung off like she's on a diving board.
Got it.
Rosie could see her from her view. Yeah.
It isn't the diving board just because it's being held down. But the coal that hit Madge was still flying through the air.
Ooh, this could get messy.
It hit the edge. Did I just see a quack form? Reverse!
Move, move. Sorry, Madge. We gotta get out of here.
Oh no!
Oh, we can,
Ah!
water.
Come on. Percy didn't know that Rosie wasn't even coupled to the mountain. So now, when he pulled Thomas in the truck, he thought he was pulling Rosie, but Rosie wasn't even coupled to it.
No. I'm stranded. Maybe I can make it on my own.
But then the truck swerved, and everyone was out of control. But then they were coming around the line, which are the coaches about to hit Thomas's shed.
Oh no.
Percy
I shed.
then reversed.
Ah!
Rosie didn't understand what had happened, but then she
Yeah.
realized that a shed would be broken, and like Sir Tom had spent all his money at Burger King. He wouldn't really do anything about it. Anyway,
No, I'm in reverse. I can't. Uh-oh.
the truck and Rosie were stuck inside a waterfall. I'm not joking. There's a rail piece to a waterfall? Why? But it turned out Soda Renovations actually decided to be smart this time around. So they decided they needed more parts to help the railway, the railway function better. Except it just made things worse. It sucked. Anyway, Rosie and the truck were still on the loose. Percy was still pulling up the bridge. It was preventing them from falling into Thomas and Boco's shed. But Rosie and the truck were still stuck. And and I don't think Percy really cared about them anymore, but whatever. And look who was coming. If it mustn't have been Thomas the Tank Engine. But Percy decided it was time to pull an MP3 moment. He let Thomas the Truck and Rosie go. But Percy decided instead of letting himself hung dry, he left the coaches hung dry so they wouldn't almost hit the shed again. So now passengers and a bunch of alive coaches were still stranded above the bridge. Eventually the bridge did give out and everyone on board died. The end.